This training video will focus on creating a new facility and updating the facility information and submitting the facility into the offer for use approval process. As an auxiliary member, once I have logged into the AUX application, I can start to create a new facility that I would like to offer by navigating to the facilities menu item at the top of this page. Once I have clicked on facilities, I can create a new one by clicking on the new button on the right side of this page. Once I have clicked on that button, I am presented with various options for the type of new facility that I would like to create. In this scenario, I will be creating a boat facility. I will then click on the next button in order to enter the boat details. On this page, I can enter all of the necessary information, which I will do now. Under the type field, you have various options to choose the type of boat that you are trying to offer. In this scenario, I will choose the airboat option. I will populate the availability to only weekends and input the year of my boat, which is 2018. I will populate the start and end dates for this facility, which I will put for April 6, 2020 to April 6, 2021. I can then scroll down at the bottom of this page and start to input further details as it relates to my boat, such as the length and the beam. Once you have entered all the necessary details, you can click on the Save button. Once you have clicked on Save, you will be redirected to the facility detail page for the facility you just created. Once you have reviewed all of the other details, you can start adding details such as facility ownership, the boat engine information, and any other details such as onboard radios or RDFs. Since I am the sole owner of this boat facility, I will be adding one record under facility ownership. And because this is going to be tied to myself, I am going to choose the member option. Once I'm on the new facility ownership form, I am going to add myself as the member, and I'm going to choose owner under ownership type, and then click Save. I can also add engine related information by adding a new engine record. And should my boat facility have two engines, I would create two different records for both of the different engines. So because this boat only has one engine, I will be demonstrating what that process looks like. Now that I've input all the engine related information, I can click on Save. As an auxiliary member, you also have the option to add any photos or any facility related files under the Files section of this page. Once you have reviewed all the information and you are ready to submit this facility into the offer for use approval process, you can start doing so by first creating a facility inspection record. Under facility inspections, I will click on New, And because this will be related to a boat facility, I will also choose the boat option here and click on Next. Under the new facility inspection form, I am required to populate fields to designate the approvers for the offer for use approval process. I will search for a qualified examiner, which is Michael J. Jordan, and I will input my Dirox user by searching for her by her name. I will then populate the requested inspection date, and I will be putting April 4th as my requested inspection date. You will see as an auxiliary member, I do not have the option to update the inspection date field, as this is automatically populated when the vessel examiner or the facility inspector approves the facility inspection. And I also don't have the ability to update the status, and it is defaulted to new. This is also automatically populated when the Dirox gives the final approval. I am going to click on Save, and that new facility inspection record will be created. I can then navigate to that facility inspection record, and I can click on the Submit for Approval button in order to route this to the vessel examiner, Michael J. Jordan. Once you click on Submit for Approval, I can add any further comments, but it is not required. I'm going to click on Submit now. Once you click on Submit, you can do a hard refresh in order to view the changes to the approval history. I will click on View All to expand this list. Now that we are on the approval history detail, you will see that this facility inspection has been routed to the vessel examiner for their approval with the date and time stamp, and it signifies it is in a pending status and has been assigned to Michael Jordan. Should I need to make any updates to the facility or facility inspection record, I can recall this facility inspection by clicking on this recall button, and I would be allowed to make any changes without having to create a new facility or facility inspection record, and then click on the Submit for Approval button once again to start the process all over. In order to navigate back to the facility inspection, towards the left side of this page, I can click on the facility inspection record number. And I am navigated back to the facility inspection, and I can easily navigate back to my facility record by clicking on the facility record number here. This concludes the training for this video.